Welcome to Everyone Has the Freedom to Choose podcast. This is Deb King. Join us for our Cornerstone Conversation, Rising from the Storm. Over the last few years, there have been disasters that have left unimaginable destruction. The hurricanes that tore through Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina have left indelible scars on these regions. The fires that ripped through California's Pacific Palisades, destroying everything in its wide path, leaving homes nothing but ash and debris. The destruction has been immense, with homes flattened, gutted, livelihoods shattered, and lives tragically lost. Families are left grappling with unimaginable grief, their hearts heavy with sorrow as they confront the remnants of what once was their everyday life. In the midst of such widespread devastation, it's hard to imagine how recovery begins, but it does, often in the quiet resilience and fervent compassion of everyday people. In the pain and loss, the overwhelming force of the hurricanes brings to light how fragile life can be. For those who have lost loved ones, the grief is incomprehensible. Homes, possessions, and personal mementos that once represented stability and comfort have been reduced to debris, leaving people with nothing but sorrow. In moments like these, heartbreak is not only in personal loss, but the collective tragedy that these communities are facing. But as my heart breaks for the families affected, I find solace and strength in offering up passionate prayers to God, asking for His grace to uphold these grieving souls. In Psalm 56:8, we are reminded of God's intimate awareness of our pain. You have collected all my tears and preserve them in your bottle. You have recorded everyone in your book. The verse brings great comfort in times of anguish, knowing God is not distant. He is close, preserving every tear and sorrow, aware of every heartache we endure. The path to recovery may seem steep and daunting, but this assurance of God's presence becomes a pillar of hope. The love of the people always encourages me. In the wake of the hurricanes, I have been moved by how people have come together. Neighbors, even those with little, are giving from their hearts to help those who have lost so much. There is no desire for recognition, no expectation of something in return. It's simply the purity of human compassion at its best. This selflessness is the beginning of true recovery, a testament that when we stand together, there is no tragedy we cannot overcome. This collective journey forward, even in its infancy, is inspiring. It is a reminder that we do not move through life alone. God places people in our paths to help, hold, and heal. Isaiah 40:31, King David, encourages us with these words. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. This scripture offers hope, illustrating how God will renew our strength even in our weariness as we continue the difficult walk toward recovery. God's presence in our journey will bring hope and healing. In moments of deep despair, it's easy to feel isolated. However, we are not alone. God is walking alongside us, leading us through life's winding, rough paths. The journey may be painful, but God lights the way forward. He blows the breath of life into our tired minds, bodies, and spirits. I'm reminded of how essential it is to keep our eyes fixed on Him, trusting in God's guidance with every step we take. God's promise is not just survival, it is thriving. He promises renewal, restoration, and hope. For those impacted by the hurricanes, this truth becomes even more poignant. The path to healing for individuals, families, and entire communities may be long and fraught with challenges, but God is present in each step. He brings healing to the ravaged places in our hearts, filling us with strength, wisdom, love, and peace. His presence is our guiding force, leading us to a place of new beginnings, even when the weight of grief feels too heavy to bear. In Psalm 118:14, King David tells us, The Lord is my strength and my song. He has given me victory. Victory in this context doesn't necessarily mean an immediate resolution to all problems, but rather a victory in the spirit, victory over despair, hopelessness, and fear. In times of suffering, our faith reminds us that joy will return. There will come a day when laughter replaces tears, and hearts, though scarred, will be again filled with hope. As difficult as the journey may be, it is our faith in God that lifts us, reminding us that our story is not over. The hurricanes may have physically destroyed much, but they have also revealed the strength and resilience of these communities. Second, the bonds that form between neighbors in times of crisis are a testament to the power of love and empathy. This is the essence of recovery and the beginning of healing. People coming together, giving what they can, and showing that they care. In many ways, these communities will emerge stronger than they were before. The physical rebuilding of homes and infrastructure is only one part of the recovery. The emotional and spiritual rebuilding in the hearts of those affected is far more profound. Love, compassion, generosity, and kindness give people a new sense of purpose. People realize that they are not alone. They are supported by a network of care that extends far beyond geographical boundaries. God's hand is evident as He works through the kindness of others. He reminds us that compassion, grace, mercy, and love are the beautiful threads that will weave the new tapestry of life in these communities. As they rebuild, their legacy will not be one of devastation, but of resilience and faith. It is time to look ahead. As the dust settles and the long road to recovery stretches ahead, a comforting truth holds these communities together. God has a plan. His plan is not to leave us in the ashes, but to raise us from them, stronger, more compassionate, and more faithful than before. In the face of tragedy, we find that God's strength is made perfect in our weakness, and with Him by our side, there is nothing we cannot overcome. The journey ahead will not be easy, and some days will be harder than others. But with God's love and strength, there will be healing, restoration, and thriving once again. There will be joy again, and as communities rise from the destruction, they will be a testament to the power of faith, love, and unity. Thank you for spending time with me today. May these words meet you in whatever storm you may be walking through, whether the devastation is visible to the world or hidden quietly in your heart. God sees every tear. He gathers them. He records them. He does not look away from your pain. If you are standing in the rubble of what once was, remember this: the story is not over. The Lord is your strength and your song. He will renew you. He will carry you. He will breathe life back into weary places. What feels broken today will not define your tomorrow. As communities rebuild homes, may hearts be rebuilt in hope. As ashes settle, may faith rise. As tears fall, may strength return. And as you trust in Him, may you rise on wings like eagles, stronger, steadier, and surrounded by His unfailing love. If this message meets you where you are today, share it with others who may need the same reminder. For more encouragement and resources, visit my website at everyonehasthefreedomtochoose.com.